Wow, I had no idea my thing wasn't streaming properly. Whoops. Well, at least now I can actually show what I'm doing. How's everybody doing today, actually? Been up too much? Can't believe it's already August. It feels like yesterday it was like October 2024. Is anybody celebrating Halloween this year? I've seen people talk less and less about Halloween, like, over the years, not gonna lie. I feel like it was a bit more, like, popular before COVID. I remember during COVID there was, like, this, what's it called? Thing where they did trunk or treat? I don't know. When they like basically had cars parked in the parking lot, and then people just came over and took candy from like the car boot. I've seen it like all over the internet during COVID times. I don't particularly celebrate Halloween. When I was a student, I used to just like go out, but it's not really common in my where I'm from to celebrate Halloween most of the time, because it's like, oh my god, it's the devil's day, guys. We can't go celebrating it. I'm gonna try streaming today as long as I can. I've been quite, like, a little bit sick, not too much, the past week or so. But thankfully, it seems like the magical chicken bouillon I've been eating has healed me so far. And if I always feel too tired, I can just stream myself play or something. I'd love to try and stream Witcher, but I feel like my computer would actually like break. I might set my microphone a little bit higher. I have no idea what's going on. I tried to set up a new microphone. Well, not new. Technically, it's an old one. But yeah. Okay, I think this sounds actually better. Has anybody been watching like any kind of series recently? I've been trying to finally manage finishing Dexter, and for the past couple of days that's all I've been watching. I'm currently like on season, well, I just finished season 8 episode 1, and it's quite a lot to unpack. I heard a lot of people dunked on this season though. I'm not quite sure yet why. Thinking how I'm gonna color this in Blender, I've never properly colored an animation with textures. I've colored an animation before, but I never added like textures to my art. there's this one amazing artist, and she actually like paints in Blender. I'm actually tempted to maybe try that out. Hi Isabella, what's up? How are you doing today? Up to much? Oh my god, I've been doing so much organizing the past couple of days. Literally, like, taking everything apart. I actually had so much random stuff I didn't need. Planning to sell all of it, because, like, why do I have it? I have no idea why. I like some stuff that I'm actually gonna genuinely just give away to like a charity shop, because I don't need that amount of clothes. I don't even wear them, like the ones that I'm trying to give away. Kind of not excited for the December weather to be starting, like, rolling in soon, in a few months. But what I am excited is definitely movies next year, and I guess Avatar also this year. There's gonna be some good movies and good series. I think Blue-Eyed Samurai is also coming out next year. I'm not quite sure. I've been waiting for that one for a while. What's everybody's plan for the weekend so far? I'm unfortunately working. But luckily it's remote working. So I'm probably going to be working and also trying to multitask a series if I can. Also, has anybody watched, what's it called? K-pop Demon Hunters or whatever? A lot of people are saying it's really, really good. Hi, Mr. Skull, what's up? You know, I'm pretty tempted to actually watch it. A lot of people have been raving about that movie. And to be fair, the animation looks pretty good. Like, I can't say anything bad about the animation. I need to figure out how to do lighting in Blender. Because I can't be asked to animate it. I think I might just try and put some 3D stuff on it. Hi Damon Vaughn, what's up? Been up too much? How's your week going? I'm actually animating. I'm coloring in this deer. I hope you can see it. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'm going to be coloring it in. Well, this is what I'm doing at the moment. And then I need to build a background, which I'm gonna be watching YouTube tutorials, basically. Oh, this year? That's awesome. A lot of new opportunities and stuff. And also, I guess subjects get harder, too. I did A-levels in high school, so pretty happy that I had, like, I was able to choose what subjects I wanted. Oh, hi, Rev. What's up? How you been? Oh yeah, I guess it's, what's it called? I guess it's the end of summer holidays. When I went to school, I used to go at around, like, September and stuff. But when I went to university, it was October. Hi, FK! Yes, I am a musk deer. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Orientation, it's like a class before you start actually, like, properly learning. Like, kind of the class that everybody goes to, like, see each other and be like, hi, hey. And then the next day, it's when uni starts or whatever. Because I don't think I've ever been to an orientation. If I did have one, I probably skipped it. 2 days, wow. I'm guessing it'll be pretty early at a decent time. They have to listen to someone talk about blah blah blah. This is the best years of your lives. Oh my god, hi Ren, what's up? Stairs are the mortal enemy, not gonna lie. Especially when the lift is broken. Really? It's required? That's crazy. How are you doing, Ren? How's the summer kitchen going? Whoa, orchestra concert. That's awesome. Are you excited? Who are you going with? Also, oh my god, regarding stairs, that reminded me of the time where I like lived in a student accommodation, and I lived on the 10th floor, and I had a suitcase, and the lift was broken constantly. I don't know why. Like I paid like rent in that place, and I had to drag it up 10 flights. It was crazy. Yeah, I don't mind Sonic. Sonic is cool. I'm not like a big fan or anything. I don't think I'd say I probably like grew up with him. I've seen a lot of memes and stuff with Sonic and a lot of I guess merchandise and stuff. And I watched the Sonic movie. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I watched that movie. I actually don't remember what happened, but I remember the design that they wanted to give him. Did they figure out who crashed into it? Well, I hope you have fun with your mom. What time is it? Like, going to be it. Tails is cute. I really like his character design. Also, I like Rouge. She's pretty. An update? Okay, I'm listening. What's Tails doll? Hi, Don't Stop Me Now, what's up? Do you want to drop your Discord again? Because I don't think the link sent at all last time. Is Tails doll like... Actually, why am I asking? I'm just gonna look it up. Okay, that thing is really, really cute. Is it evil? Okay, I'm gonna add you after I stop streaming. Oops, I forgot that I had sound on. How you been? I'll just call you Source. How you been, Source? I've had so much noodle for dinner. Like, I feel like I'm about to explode. It was pretty delicious, though. Not gonna lie. What about you guys? What did you guys have for dinner? Or I guess lunch, maybe? Oh, my God. Like, park the car into the kitchen? How's that possible? Yeah, I keep forgetting you're like an hour ahead of me. How big is this summer kitchen to fit a whole car in? Let me see what KOS0 is. Oh, I've seen some art of this guy. He looks pretty cool. He reminds me of Instagram slime. Did you have dinner, Source? Oh, okay, makes sense. I'm trying to wrap my head around the architecture. To be fair, I've only been hearing evil things from Nintendo recently. Oh my God. Interesting. What about a porch? Where does that go? Hi, Rin, what's up? I don't have Switch 2. I heard a lot of weird stuff about it. I don't know why my program is taking a while to load, but okay, whatever. I also think that everybody's gonna forget about the feature for the face, like the game chat feature. I think people are still gonna be calling on Discord, and they'll completely forget the game chat feature. And the video camera thing is dumb in my opinion. Also, I heard that they are going to restrict people from owning them. And I've seen that the games are even more expensive. I rarely see them go on sale. So how are you, Rin? Forgot to ask, I'm sorry. That's crazy. It's already like been a year. It's wild. Are you excited to go back to school? Did you buy all your supplies? That's like one thing I absolutely adored, is like buying stationery stuff. Oh my god. For some reason, this thing really hates color. No, we do not have Chick-fil-A in England. It's like a non-existent thing in England. We have Taco Bell though, but I am not a Taco Bell fan. Yeah, I heard something about that. I honestly, Nintendo is just so greedy. It's actually ridiculous. Hi, Sank. What's up? How are you? Also, thank you. I love McDonald's. But like, to be fair, recently I had Mackey's, and I don't know why, it just made me feel so gross. So now I'm trying my best not to get any. Even though I can hear the double quarter pounder with cheese calling my name. To be fair, I just properly started, it's been like maybe a month or so since I've been properly like streaming and uploading regularly, I guess. There's still time. I'll catch up. But thank you. Really? I heard quite like controversial opinions about Chick-fil-A and how a lot of people get poisoned from Chick-fil-A, but they still go to it anyways. Or something. I heard that the the quality of where it's being cooked is scary. But then again, like, that's like every restaurant. That's like of every restaurant, so I don't know. But I've just heard more than the normal amount of people get sick in Chick-fil-A. Don't know how true it is. One thing, I want to go to Olive Garden and Cheesecake Factory. That's one thing I want to try for realsies. Especially when you've been like raving about Cheesecake Factory. I want to go. Don't worry. Lock in. You'll be fine. To be fair, I feel like at school, socialization kind of just like happened on accident. Yeah, McDonald's right now kind of sucks. Thank you for joining, Source. I hope you have a great rest of your night. What's in Cheesecake Factory again? I just always think Cheesecake Factory is like a giant factory with cheesecake in it. Yeah, I heard about people getting banned, getting their Switches banned because they bought games. I heard that now if you like buy the games, you just get a little code and you can't actually own the cartridge anymore. Yeah, I'm not big on McDonald's anymore. I feel like I always regret eating it after I eat it. And it's only satisfactory for about 5 minutes of my life. So I am the there's McDonald's at home type of person. I could go for a mozzarella. I love mozzarella. I actually made homemade pesto not too long ago and it was so good. Get some baguette, like small tiny baguette, put homemade mozzarella on it, not mozzarella, sorry. Pesto. Jeez. Not homemade mozzarella. What was I yapping about? Homemade pesto. Some really good mozzarella. And then, some oven baked tomatoes. Hesburger! I love Hesburger! Oh my god! I adore Hesburger! Oh my god! It's been so long since I've had Hesburger. Like, we have Hesburger in Ukraine as well, and it's so good. I love Hesburger menu. It's my favorite one. Like, the classic one. I haven't had it in so long. The last time I was home, I had the chance to eat it, but I didn't. How silly of me. That's, like, one thing I miss the most, is Hesburger. We don't have Popeyes in the UK. What does Popeyes have? I heard that they have like biscuits and stuff. Chicken biscuit. Is the chicken pretty good? Sorry, I got too excited about Hesburger. Oh my god. It's just funny seeing somebody mention Hesburger. I haven't had KFC in a while too. I recently got the guy that's related to the Colonel Sanders or whatever his name is. How he was really angry at KFC or something. I don't know if you guys seen the video. Well, if I'm ever in America, definitely want to try. Oh my god. Taco Bell is pretty mid. I feel like after I eat Taco Bell, I don't feel so well. All the time. Yes! 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 I affirm! I affirm! Yes! Do they also have cigarettes? Dude, Hesburger is like a childhood staple for me. It's great. Real people know Hesburger is awesome. I like Pokemon. I didn't play too much of Pokemon games. I played quite a bit of the OG Pokemon Red. And I also played Pokemon Sun like twice. Almost got to the end. And then didn't finish it. Well, the first time I got bored, and the second time, all my files got deleted, so it wasn't my fault. But now, I'm just gonna wait a couple of years, and once I, like, completely feel like replaying it, I'm gonna play it again. Which is a damn shame. I had, like, the Eevee evolutions and everything. I had, like, a bunch of collections that I collected, and they were just gone. Okay, Eevee evolution. This is really, really hard for me, but I kind of like Leafeon, okay? Leafeon is my G. And also, I feel like Sylveon, like, I don't know. Well, I remember when Sylveon came out, there was a lot of Sylveon hate. But Leafeon is my G. I love Leafeon, my favorite. My favorite Eevee evolution. Also, Glaceon is pretty cool. When I was younger, I adored Flareon. Because it was like my first Eevee evolution I got. Yes! Yes! Yes, affirm! Why did they cut it? Why? I'd love more Eevee evolutions. Flying Eevee would be sick. And actually Steel. Steel would be awesome. Just metal, like, dog thing. Pretty cool. What about you guys? What's your favorite Eevee evolution? Oh! No! That's not what I meant. I did not know what that stood for. I thought you said DIY. DIYV. And I just thought of Troom Troom. Well, I'm surprised Nintendo listened to the audience. Nowadays, they seem to hate the audience. Flareon is so cute. Real. At least you're being honest about it. Some people become really not skeptical. Some people become like, I don't know how to explain it. Just become really weird. But yeah, I remember seeing also like video slideshows with Umbreon back in like the YouTube days with some awesome music, like evil music. I'm sorry. Can I control Z? Please? Please control Z? You know, sometimes when I'm drawing traditional art, I'm like, damn, I fucked it up. And then like, I try and like control Z on my computer keyboard, and then I'm like, wait. This is traditional art. Maybe Evie is a fox, cause I heard like foxes are more related to cats than their dogs, but they also have their own species, Vulpes vulpes. So maybe they're that. They do kind of have a fox shape. No, like usually whenever I draw, I like have my paper right like in front of me on the table, and my computer is just like a bit further away because I have some sort of show or YouTube playing. So I'm like drawing, and then I'm like, damn, and I automatically like move my fingers up to the keyboard. It's really sad. Thanks for coming, Damon. I hope you have a good rest of your day. What color? I'm giving these random colors, by the way. This is not gonna be the finished result. I'm just going to change it later. No, actually, I don't own a Porsche. Are you being, like, anti-Porchist? Because, like, some people can't afford a Porsche, okay? Like, that's so mean. How dare you? Wait, does balcony count as a porch? Pink nose. You know what I would love? I would love, like, somebody to set up a camera. Like, a camera on someone building a Porsche, and then just, like, ×2 speed it. So it gets, like, speed built, and I want to see that little person, like, building the Porsche like an ant. I don't know, I just think it's funny. Everything is more hilarious than, like, ×2 speed. What if we built a Porsche together? Teamwork. Umbreon, bad boy. Oh my god. To be fair, that reminds me of like little pet shops type stuff. I used to watch like little pet shops videos when I was younger, and there were some crazy ones. There was a lot of drama going on, and then a lot of like tea and stuff. It was wild. I used to watch like people play with like their plushies when I was really, really young. They had Bolt and stuff. I was like 9 or something. I had internet access way too early in my life. I wish I could park my car on my porch. I can't do that. I'm not that cool. You know that. What if we build a porch together? What if the world is not round? The earth is a giant porch. Think about that. Think about that really, really hard. And the sun is a summer kitchen. Actually, he cooks on the lawn, so yeah, take that. Oh my god, yes! Thank you, Rin. I'm glad somebody got my back in porch building. We could start a business, you know? 1,000 porches, please. And 10 summer kitchens. I would actually make a Sims world just where, like, people build porches. Why do you suck mouth? What the hell? To be fair, say, it's okay, don't worry, we can use our ape brain together. There's nothing to do with math, it's just how you feel, you know? Create a feeling. Dude, I ate dumplings today. They're so good. I could eat dumplings every day. And sushi. That's like one food that I will never get bored of. Well, technically two. What about you guys? What food will you like be able to eat forever and ever? Rice. Rice is amazing. You can make so much stuff with rice. Pasta is a really good option too. Real. I like making tuna mayo stuff. So good. Sometimes when I'm hungry, I crunch on the raw pasta when I'm cooking pasta. I don't know why. I just do it. It's a funny looking deer. Ooh, that is smart. That is really smart. I'm gonna take notes. Sometimes I like just having cucumber on its own with a bit of salt on top. It's great. Delicious. Very refreshing too. I love those tiny cucumbers. Not the big ones. Well, long ones, I guess. Is that their, like, license plate? That's so cringe. Do you know what's... Every time I see this kind of car in the wild, by the way, they always slip away when I try and get my phone. But I've probably seen 3 cars in my lifetime of living that had Joker on it, and it said, "Why so serious?" and a bunch of like ha 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 stickers around the entire car, and it's Joker. Usually it's his eyes or it's him holding a card. With branches? It had a branch? You should ask him where he got it from. Have you guys seen the video of a hawk chilling on a sign to a... That's like one in a lifetime experience. Hawk 1. Oh my god! You know Kermit Joker guy? The Croaker? Yeah. Holy moly. I'm shocked you know. How is the Croaker doing? I haven't heard about him in months. Doesn't he like do not so friendly stuff with his Kermit? I don't know. Is it fried like a hot chip? Can I eat it? The Joker. I'm the Joker, guys. Hell yeah. I remember finding about him on Tumblr ages ago. I'm actually curious. He made himself a Kermit like mask, I think. Oh, and I forgot DashCon happened again. What the hell? Is this dude is living in a crawl space or something? This is crazy. Okay, I'm logged out of Tumblr. I can't read the rest of his blogs. Seems to be alive. Ew, what? What the hell? How did that happen there? What the hell? I've been to one con ever in my life, and it was Comic-Con, and it was a lot of fun. I got to meet Lady Dimitrescu, the actress for the voice actor, and I guess they put the facial recognition on her as well. I got to meet her. She's pretty cool. Yeah, Resident Evil 8. I never played it. I've seen a little bit of playthrough. She's awesome. I agree. She's genuinely super sweet too. I really want to go to Comic-Con again. It was a lot of fun. The only problem is that I don't know if I'll like the venues like my first Comic-Con. It was in like this really artsy place. It was like in an old abandoned factory, but now it's like for art and display and stuff. So there was a big courtyard, and then there was a big inside area, and you could just easily walk in and out without having to open doors and stuff because of the way it was structured. It had like these big metal doors, so they were all open. And I remember outside they even had like sword fighting, like knights and stuff, and there was like a sword dance as well with like Witcher 3 characters. It was sick. I can't believe I went to Comic-Con around like 2021. That was a while ago now. So like 4 years ago. I really want to go to Annecy as well, like the animation event, because it's really good for exchanging numbers and stuff. What's RopeCon? I gotta check that out. Or like role playing. Okay, that's sick. Like sort of like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. I did a bit of fencing when I was younger, but I didn't really get that much into it. I really like there's, what's it called? I think it's MMA fighting with, armor. And it looks sick. It looks really fun to watch. Cause I don't know, I'm not really into fighting, cause they're just like these people in shorts fighting, and I'm like, okay. But then like when you put them in suits of armor, that's sick. That's what I want to watch. That's my type of show. Oh, I didn't know that. It looked really fun from the pictures though. Sorry if I'm sniffling a bit. I'm still like trying to get out of me being sick. Just recently started to feel a bit better. Literally got a stupid cold out of nowhere, and I have no idea how. Oh my god. Well, to be fair, that sounds like a lot of fun. I guess this is the only time you can actually be violent with a sword towards children. I really, really want to see a joust happen. Like, really badly. I need to watch a joust. I want to be there like a medieval peasant with a loaf of bread and a keg of ale and seeing my favorite knight charging on a horse against another knight, you know? It's just what I need to heal my soul. True, true. Was it in some sort of like ring? Or just outside? I love horses. I love them so much. I used to do horse riding for a really long time. And I am so sad that I had to give it up. It's probably the only sport that I would still continue doing if I could. In a room with no air conditioning? Oh my god. I'd be so sweaty. I feel like my stink would win the sword fighting. That honestly sounded like you had a great time. That's literally the most important thing. I'd love to do sword fighting, but with protection. I bruise so easily, it's crazy. Oh, what the hell? That is strange. Quite unsure why my stream keeps stopping occasionally. Very interesting. You become part of the stink, so you kind of forget. That's a pretty funny way to put it. Big universal stink. I'm gonna have my stream open on the side now because I genuinely have no idea why it keeps like stopping streaming. It's a bit scary. finally started reading books again recently. I have so many that I just don't touch, and a big chunk of them are art books. And I feel like I need to read up on some material. Yeah, good luck at school tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Hope it'll go well for you. Yeah. I noticed. Thank you for joining. obviously. Excuse me for sniffling. I'm still a bit ill. Wow, there's fireworks happening for no reason. Hi Gubby, what's up? I like your profile picture, it's really cute. That's awesome, it looks amazing. I like the little smile, the little kind of cat smile. It's pretty cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. Doing a little animation. It only went in 3D space. It's a deer. Oh yeah, you have? Thank you. I'm probably gonna stream it tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to do a bit more relaxed stream. It all depends. I might do a just a chill stream of me drawing, maybe some requests. I'm not doing anything fancy, just doodles maybe. How's your day going? Hi May, what's up? Well, I'm glad it's going well. I had dinner a little while ago. It's already turning dark. I've been so used to going to bed super early. Oh my god, I remember that. Wasps are evil. They always, like, appear. I don't know why. They always leave you when you, like, gently swat them away. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was definitely called something. Oh my god, I need a better position. I've been sitting like a shrimp. Probably should go to one of those chiropractors. Crack my entire, like, every bone in my system. Probably my right hand too. All the fingers are probably so buff with muscle from constantly writing and drawing. To be fair, I've seen some really scary chiropractor videos, and it kind of looks disturbing. Like, looks like Rose about to like snap their neck. I've seen this guy actually be an animal chiropractor, and it's kind of cute. I guess, I don't know, people want quick, what's it called, satisfaction, endorphins. It's weird. Like, I've been also catching myself scrolling again recently, which I've been pretty good at avoiding, but now I've started doing it again. And I'm a bit mad at myself. Also, Italian brain rot is not even funny anymore. I feel like all these trends like come and go so quickly, by the way, like quicker than before. I remember like Ice Bucket Challenge surviving like 1 million years. And the planking. Probably most likely little kids that have too much access to the internet that their parents are not moderating. Personally, I would never get my kid like an iPad or something. I think it's ridiculous. I was like walking a week or two ago, and I literally saw this child with like an iPhone 14 Pro Max. And that thing was like 6 years old. Like, the phone was bigger than the kid's hands. I remember the bottle flip challenge, yeah. I never managed to do it. And dabbing. I remember when dabbing was a thing. Excuse me again for snippling. Oh, I can't help it. That thing. Sorry. I have no idea how else to, like, call it. I don't know. Oh my god, yeah, the flaws. I remember Vine. I remember Squidward dabbing was like a big thing. Oh my god, and Musically? Oh god, that is like one of the cringiest moments ever of eternity. I hate that TikTok didn't purge like the old Musically stuff. I managed to like log into like, okay, so I was trying to revive one of my TikTok accounts. I don't use TikTok anymore, but I just wanted to delete it. And then I accidentally managed to somehow log in into my old Musically, and I just saw my old Musically stuff on TikTok, and I just wanted to die. Floss box. I remember when Burger King was trying to be relatable and did like an advertisement saying like a boss or something. That was so cringe. I find it so cringe when like multi-million companies try and use trendy like speak. I feel ancient. I remember when MLG was so big. I looking miss the old YouTube. It was something to behold, for real. Glitter is like famously so hard to get rid of. It's wild. I've seen a bunch of people put like glitter on themselves on purpose. 'Cause it sticks on. That's why I never want to use glitter ever, because the few times that I would like try and use it, it just get everywhere. Even like if you hoover it up, it just like doesn't go. What? That's a thing? Why? Why do people do that? Just like another thing that people buy that doesn't like have any purpose. I swear to God, let me get my Dubai matcha labubu with glitter pill, please. I'm not a big fan of labubus. Like, I can sort of tell why people are into them, but then again, not really. And also, I feel like the trend is already dying. Remember, like, when Stanley Cups were popular? That was not even that long ago. Now nobody even talks about Stanley Cups. People, like, collected them crazy. Like, different colors and such. And to be fair, Stanley Cups actually had a purpose. You could actually use them. I'm not hating on people that, like, use... that have labubus. I honestly don't care. I just hate how it's like marketed everywhere and tries to create some sort of FOMO for people that don't have a labubu. They have a slight kind of vintage vibe to them, which I like. I like vintage stuff like Kewpie. It's like a baby. Very popular in Japan. Anyways, that like things with Kewpie go for like a lot more than labubus sometimes. But I don't know. I prefer that over labubu. No way, what? Well, I guess that's a cozy nook until somebody puts water in it. Where'd you see that? Ew. Well, I guess that's extra iron in there. Some vitamins sprinkled. Why? Wait, what? Why spider go there? Like, What is he gonna be catching? Strange spider. I honestly would expect them to be like in a corner to actually try and catch flies. Maybe the spider also ate glitter, so you know, it's not that bad in the end. What else was trendy before Stanley Cup? I can't really think. I'm not on the weird craze side, but I know people are scoping Pokemon cards from little kids. And I just saw videos of people like fighting each other at like, what were they, Walmarts? Or no, they're, I don't know American shops. Anyways, I just saw videos of them like actually full on fighting and the little kid not being able to get anything because the adults just fight. What happens on September 3rd? Oh my god. To be fair, I used to also have that kind of feeling when I went to school. Kind of excited to kind of have a life, but also, hell no. I used to love staying inside and being at home, you know? When do, what are they called? GCSEs happen. What year do they happen? I never did GCSEs. I only did A-levels. I got lucky with that. Hell yeah. That is great. Did they move away or something? Or did they just not go there in general? Oh my god, wait, I remembered. What were those girls that had one of them water bottles and it wasn't a Stanley Cup? But they were also kind of preppy. They also had like a backpack. They all had like the same stuff. Why do people go crazy for Stanley Cup? No, not tumblers. Something else. I'll have to search it up. Jeez. I hope you managed to tell someone about that, because people like him deserve to get like into trouble. Visco Girls! That's what it was called. That was like 5 years ago. Jeez. It was another water bottle weird trend. Hydro flasks, yeah, and scrunchies. What the hell was a Visco? I don't know. Why do we pay extra for a lid? You have lead in them? Huh? Let me see. That's crazy. That is actually wild. I had no idea they had lead in them. Personally, Stanley Cups, I have a problem with water bottles. If they are not comfortable for me to hold and they're too bulky, then they're not for me. I hate having a giant just water bottle that I have to carry around. Like, I already have like a lot of stuff I carry around. But a giant water bottle that I have no option to put like in my bag because it will most likely spill is the most annoying part. Oh my god, what did he do? Ew. Ugh. I just got stuck in the middle of the straw. Yuck. My god, evil. To be fair, wasps don't really bother me. It's usually when I'm with my partner, they always come. I remember one time I panicked and I was like really young. I panicked of the wasp and then it stung me like right where the inside of the elbow is, where the vein is. It was so painful. Bro could have stung me anywhere, but decided to sting me right where the vein is. Wasp death, kind of crazy. Did you give him a burial? Really? Oh my god. That sounds hellish. I have quite sensitive skin too, especially like when I exfoliate and stuff. To the point that like I am trying to make my own what's it called? Soothers? I don't know, it's not particularly cream. But like I've seen quite a few recipes online to like soothe skin and stuff. Bro, what? What is bro yapping about? But yeah, I have an extremely sensitive face. And it actually annoys me. I need to get nice stuff. I can't like use a bar of soap and wash my face. Which some people do that. It's kind of crazy. Some people use like 10-in-1 shampoo. Hi Luna, what's up? How are you today? I can't believe it's already like coming to the end of summer. I was gonna say how sad I am that I didn't get to swim, but then I'm literally going to swim in October. I know it's technically not summer, but whatever. At least I've started like sitting on my balcony more and reading. I'm glad you're doing well. Been up too much? I hear a lot of people are starting like their studies again. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's the 6th for now. It's for in like an hour and a half is gonna be the 7th of August, which is wild. It's crazy. Why is time going so fast? To be fair, I don't have summer holidays anymore. This is like my first year where I don't need to study. But it's crazy. It literally, the entire year just like boom. And it's already like October. On the nose. Every year is literally moving faster and faster. I think it's always that damn phone. I need to like somehow block stuff I don't need to watch, like reels and stuff. Also thank you, Luna. I've been drawing for quite a while actually. Probably since like I was 13 or so. Same with animation. I feel like I'd be on a whole different level if I studied art properly. I have quite a few books that I dug up, and I might make some reels about them. But it's mostly about drawing and animation, and these like artists give tips and stuff. I still have to read Animator Survival Kit. I have that giant book literally staring at me right now. Literally, April 10th was 2 seconds ago. For high school, honestly, don't take anything too seriously. Like, right now, we live in a very unique age where you kind of can focus on yourself and manage to, you know, make a career out of it. And, I don't know what else. I guess, like, just don't be afraid of just, you know, living life and what people say and whatever. And I know it's it's hard to believe it because in the moment it feels really like crap. But trust me, in a couple of years, people won't think about like that situation, or people won't even notice what you were worrying about. And in case of studies, personally, I was a really bad, like, student. I didn't really study that well, and I only locked in the last 2 years of school. So don't define yourself on grades, because they're the most richest people now are literally entertainers. So you can always like literally do whatever you want nowadays and still become rich and famous. What? I mean, I haven't been in school for like 5 years. What did I miss? Fingerprint system? Oh my god, hi Ellie, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Also, Luna, I do know Roblox. I unfortunately don't play it that, like, I only play it occasionally a few times. Good week so far? That is really strange. Why do you need a fingerprint system to, buy food? What are cards? Like, lunch cards? I think I had lunch cards, like, when I was really young. But my last, like, couple of years in school was literally I just come up and they give me food. That's it. It's ingrained in your finger. Oh my god. Lunch finger. It kind of does sound odd. Personally, I never really liked like school lunch. I only ate school lunch when I was in what's it called, in boarding school, and I had no option because during COVID they like closed the kitchens and I couldn't cook for myself, and I was so mad because I like to cook. Lunch finger. Deer. Deer. I love deer. Dude, I need to go see him again. I'm having like withdrawals from seeing deer. I don't see him often where I am, and I'm so sad. I need to like travel 2 hours to see him. What if I do something spontaneous and I just go tomorrow to see them? Would be kind of awesome. I do not eat deer, no! That would be cannibalism. No, I love deer. I don't love eating them. I actually never ate one. I took a few pictures of like me with the deer. They were kind of spooky though. Like they were spooked. I was expecting to go there into the park and like become an animal whisperer all of a sudden, and all the deer would come to me and I'd pet them. But unfortunately, they looked at my face and then they ran away. Gubby. Oh my god, gummy goo. It's like a 2 hour trip or something to go see him. Actually, it's pretty simple. With my simple 10,000 dimension time machine. That's how it works. No, time machine. I don't know, space machine. Well, to be fair, the dimension, like, it's never ending. It never ends. Look in the distance. I don't think it ends. It might end. Whoa. Whoa! Hi! That looks scary. Oh! Thought I lost myself. I was thinking of maybe my next stream, literally me streaming 3D, but then I thought about like my what's it called, computer like dying, so I might actually have like an hour or two before stream me figuring it out. Really? So you could have literally like just like chocolate for lunch. That's like awesome. Oh my god, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Maybe, who knows, maybe one day the algorithm will come forth and actually like deliver. I think people are just busy on Wednesday. I have no idea why Italian brain rot became so popular. I feel like, personally for me, it was funny for 2 seconds. And then it became annoying. And like, I swear to God, when I just watched like videos of them, videos, I kind of became hypnotized, like in a weird way. Like, it was a bit nauseating. Oh my God, I remember the video of the kid, like, getting the, what's his name? Tum Sahur? Like, action figure? And I am honestly surprised how all of these people already jumped into creating like toys for that and like merchandise to sell. It's literally AI generated slop. Did you guys see that it literally like recently is starting to get like a weird orangey filter around it, well, on it, because it's kind of eating itself? Squishy? What do you mean squishy? Also, whenever I go onto Bond Street in London, like, I literally just see all of them fake Labubu's everywhere. Literally everywhere. And then I literally saw that they made a new Pop Mark literally next to Selfridges, which is a really, like, I would say it's a pretty, like, okay, expensive, like, fancy mall. And it's kind of crazy. I have not heard of Grow a Garden. Actually, wait, is it like a one of them stress apps and you just grow like a little garden? Oh, Squishy. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I know. They're kind of fun. They're kind of fun to squish. The O. I used to have a squishy, and I'm actually sad that I have no idea where it went. I feel someone stole it from me. It was like a Pegasus unicorn, alicorn or whatever it's called, and it smelled so good. It smelled like vanilla and I don't know, but it just smelled amazing, and it was so fun to touch, and it was just a random thing my mom brought and gave to me, and I actually loved it so much. I'm so sad I can't find it anymore. Let me have a look. Oh, are you talking about Roblox? That makes sense why I don't know. Literally, like, the only stuff I played on Roblox was Warrior Cats, but like not the new Warrior Cats, like the old Warrior Cats where like your character would still be a block. And then Roblox Safari where you used to be animals and you like kill each other. Yum, moldy, crunchy. It adds to the squish. Lovely. When I used to be younger, I had like quite a few favorite animals, like plushies that I had. And I used to like go and swim in the ocean with them, even though they were plushies, so they'd be soggy. Not the new one, but I did occasionally play the ultimate roleplay warrior cats one. But I was talking about like the lake one, which I literally played that one in 2014 or something. So like that thing is ancient. I don't know if it still exists. I heard they're making a different Warrior Cats Roblox thing and that the models look pretty good. My younger cousin is obsessed with Roblox to the point that like if you're in the room with her, she'd like force you to play it for her so you can get it right because she's too young to understand. She played like I don't remember what it was. It was like a quote-unquote horror game, and it has like you have to collect cheese and there's a mouse that chases after you or something. Did you randomly burn magnesium though? You should do it. Oh my god, what? That's crazy. 21 million? Oh my god. That is crazy. Roblox is crazy popular. It's actually scary. Like I'm genuinely surprised how popular it is. Did it peak like in popularity during COVID or something? Cause like I didn't hear that much about it, and then suddenly like there was this huge spike. Oh my god, what? How does the school doesn't have a nurse? What if you like gut yourself? Oh my god, that's crazy. I never got to burn anything in science class, unfortunately. Well, to be fair, I didn't do science class for a long time. Like, I did A-levels, and after that, I only focused on, excuse me, I used to, do history, literature, and, art. So I didn't need to do math and stuff. Oh, that's alright, Guppy. Thank you for joining though. To be fair, I'm gonna be literally, I think I'll be leaving too. It's 22:56, so like 10:56 right now, so I'm also gonna be leaving. But thank you everybody for joining, and thank you Ali for coming. Oh my god, hi Crazy Dragons, I'm so sorry I'm ending the stream right now, but hi. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, thank you for joining, guys, and bye!